And we are back here in the Premier Volleyball League Open Conference. Nasungkit na nga po ng ating Pocari-Air Force Lady Warriors ang set number 1 from our Tacloban Fighting Warriors with a 7-point advantage by the end of that set. Anong napansin ko dito, nag-ipon na agad ng puntos itong ating Pocari-Air Lady Warriors sa simula pa lamang ng set at nahihapan na din makabawi itong ating Tacloban Fighting Warriors.
I think it's a good way for the Lady Warriors to set the tone at that in that first set dahil nanguna sila, naging consistent sila throughout at yun na nga hindi na sila nagkaroon ng added pressure in that first set na kinailangan pa nilang humabol. Everything that they did was just efficient at yun nga nakuha nila despite the fact that in terms of offense pantay na pantay lang ang atake, blocking pantay lang din. Yung Lady Warriors nakakuha ng alas dahil yung kanila mga serves talagang nahirapan ang Fighting Warriors mag-receive. At
yun nga yung naging game changer doon. Pati yung mga service error na binigay nitong ating Tacloban Fighting Warriors on that last match. On that last set rather. So, titingnan natin kung paano mabawi dito sina Menchi Noviera and the rest of the Tacloban Fighting Warriors. But it seems like on the other side of the court, game ready talaga itong ating Lady Warriors. We're seeing the same. We're seeing a lot of players inside the court here on the side of our Fighting Warriors. Parang ang dami nila sa loob ng court ngayon. So mukhang kahit yung substitutions,
Linano na.
Oo, linano na. May pag-uusap na. But right now, Barbie Marzan will be checking in for Coach Nes Pamular.
Really all about adding that height at the net. Ang kailangan nila matapatan yung height on the side of the Lady Warriors.
Well, the height advantage and even the reach advantage of our Lady Warriors is quite glaring.
Fighting Warriors score 1.
That ball hits the antenna for Nia Yonko. Tayo doon sa ating play.
Kyle Grito for the serve.
So that gives the first point para dito sa ating Tacloban Fighting Warriors. Kyle Negrito there for the serve. Panaga still has that connection with Wendy and Semana.
And I think that's the thing with the Lady Warriors. Kung tatrabahuhin nila ang kanilang first ball, either way, kung anong rotation man, whether it's Panaga or Palumata in front, makakagawa sila ng quick plays.
Let's see how this play goes for our Lady Warriors as Semana puts it up for Yonko. Goes cross-court, but that's wide. Another 3-point for our Fighting Warriors.
Yonko has been unlucky in her attempt so far here in this set.
Barbie has been silent here in this match and in the previous games. The presence of Jovelyn Prado. We've been missing
off the block.
Mga palong hindi napipigilan na galing kay Jovi Prado.
And yun ang mahirap if you have that one player that usually delivers a lot of the points and kapag napipigilan, the expectation is yung iba would step up. But if, wala masyadong pagbabago, ito ngayon, you'll see that struggle with the team.
Acres on the hit out.
But this time, they get lucky and get a point ahead. Their opponents are Fighting Warriors, courtesy of that off-the-block hit from Dim Prado.
Serving for Tacloban.
Now their team captain, Prado, is on the service line. Semana chooses Palomata.
The quick attack.
Wendy and Semana maximizing the middle hitters here.
Almost always a point, sabi ni Wendy. Sayang, ganda ng first ball bigay ko sa inyo.
Saka talaga yung advantage sa tapitan. Sinasagad ni Ate Wendy dito. They go to Paques on the other side. She wins the tip over Pantino. Paques on the second try. Hits it. Gets the score. 1-point game tayo ulit para sa ating Fighting Warriors. Balikan natin yun. The lefty advantage is really perfect for the utility side.
Yes, it is. Yung angle, of course, you have a lot more space to work with dahil nga kaliwa yung pinapapalo mo. Plus, your blockers would have to adjust to the angle that they're blocking.
That's something that Dim has used to her advantage as well as a player.
And si Dim kasi, alam din natin, napakabigat din ang bola niya.
Yes.
So what's good is that,
Service.
mabigat yung bola niya, but you really see the spin. It means she's using her wrist as well. So bumababa yung bola.
And that's something that she learned in the past few years. Parang that's part of her growth and her maturity, yung pagpapaspin ng bola. Pero ito,
Ball is
yung
out.
mga ate sa panig ng Pocari-Air Air Force Lady Warriors nahihirapang makaputos dito courtesy of Dim's tough services.
Nagre-relax
Service.
ng konti.
Packers.
Nakampante ata noong percent pero let's see kung magigising siya. Well, syempre, may killer instinct itong Pocari squad na ito. Semana goes to Pablo from the back row. Ball is still alive. Dump ball from Negrito. They go to Palo Mata. Still unchallenged there in that middle attack.
Serving 6.
Or I think for the Lady Warriors, if they opt for plays that are set up high, nade-depensahan ng Fighting Waray. So they have to
Serving
go
to the Lady
more
Warriors.
for those combinations at yung mga mas mabababang set.
Let's see kung magpapatuloy yan. Pero ito, puntahan muna natin si Janine Choi for her report.
Sinjin at Ann, kanina nabanggit nyo si Heather Ginoo at talagang nakakabilib ang kanyang daily routine bilang isang student athlete. Sa kalukuyan ay nasa kanyang 5th and final
Ginoo
semester
with a
sa
well-placed
SU
shot.
at kinukuha niya ang
7,
kursong
serving
tourism.
4.
Sinabi ni Heather na nagtatrabaho siya sa isang airline company sa Terminal 1 at dahil nga nasa hospital field siya, kailangan lagi kang mangitian at kailangan daw mahabang pasensya mo dahil iba't ibang klase yung mga tao na nakakasalamuha nila araw-araw. Nagsisimula ang OJT hours ni Heather mula alas 12 ng hapon hanggang alas 12 ng madaling araw. At dahil nga 12 a.m. na sila natatapos, 4:30 a.m. simula na ng jogging at training ni Heather. Dagdag ni Heather kahit boya talagang kakayanin. Pagod man daw ang katawan niya pero lumalaban ang utak at puso. Balik sa inyo, Sinjin at Ann.
At kitang-kita naman natin yan sa performance niya in her past 2 games. And even in this game, Heather is somewhat the lifeblood here of our Tacloban Fighting Warais. Pero grabe talaga yung sakripisyong ginagawa ni Heather dito.
Pablo with a
Para sa
cross-court
kanyang
kill.
On the other side of the
6,
court,
serving 7.
pupuntos syempre ang Typhoon Pablo. Back to a 1-point game after the 3-point advantage of the Tacloban Fighting Warais. Very easy and simple play coming from Myla Pablo. It was the blockers.
Pero ngayon, kailangan talaga mag-isip na sila. They need to get everybody working well together. Kailangan nilang pumuntos dahil ayaw rin nila no, na lumayo ang kalabangan ng Fighting Warais.
Yun nga lang, hindi lumusot
First
yung palo
technical
doon ni
timeout,
Myla Pablo
8,
kaya mauna ang
Tacloban,
ating Fighting
6,
Warais sa first
Pocari-Air
technical timeout.
Force.
Magbabalik po kami dito sa PVL Open Conference. At nagbabalik po kami dito sa Premier Volleyball League Open Conference. Sumasayaw na dito ang ating mga Pocari Sweat Lady Warriors courtesy of RDJ, DJ Louie. Siyempre, kung si DJ Louie ba naman yung nag-jams at nagpapakawala ng beats dito, hindi ka ba naman talaga mapapasayaw?
And it's actually quite nice. If you're watching live, makikita mo talaga yung mga players madalas nagsasayaw yan pag narinig.
Oo naman, syempre. Part of the game na dito sa PVL. At syempre bukas, abangan tayo ng ating mga kapamilya kasi we will hit the Baliwag Star Complex.
Wow.
Will you be joining us there tomorrow?
I will be watching,
Yes.
but I will not be physically present.
We will be missing your spirits and
Pablo,
your
turn
wisdom.
But I will be watching, of
6,
course,
of course.
as I always do.
But ito, balikan natin at panoorin natin muli ang palo doon ni Myla Pablo. Double
Service,
block!
Ginoo.
Respeto kung respeto ang binigay ng Tacloban against Myla Pablo. Heather Ginoo with 6 points there.
+1 for the Lady
Fortunately, nabawi
Warriors.
yung puntos doon ng Tacloban. Balik sa dalawang abante ng Coach Nes Pamilar and the rest of the Fighting Warais.
Wendy Semana serving.
Back to the ball game. Prado tries to score here, but Semana picks that up. On the other side, then Ginoo easily picks up Pablo. Dim from the back row. Panaga, she is denied and checked there by
Denied.
Barbie Morzan.
And 27.
Finally, ito na yung nakikita natin, no? Really adding height at the net para mapigilan ang center spikers ng Lady Warriors.
More fiery start fire dito sa ating Fighting Warriors. Tingnan natin kung magpapatuloy yan as Kyle Negrito goes for good serve. Off spin galing kay Pablo. Dim, she is denied there but that ball goes out.
Tres on the hit out.
Aabante sila ng 4 na
seconds.
I'm talking about the Fighting Warriors. Balikan natin yon. Soft touch lang.
Service.
Tumama. Parang nag-walling si Dim.
But you know, that one worked to their advantage. I think ang maganda dito na nakikita natin
Scores
from the
an
Fighting
ace.
Warriors, this is a good way to bounce
12-7.
back from Iloso. Natalo sila ng first set pero dito hindi nawalan ng loob. They're trying to prove to Coach Ness na kaya nila.
At hindi nakakatulong kung may service ace na kaya tumawag ng time out dito sa Coach Jasper Jimenez.
Okay, kailangan natin ng tapang sa loob. Okay? Pwedeng, makikita mo naman pagkalagpas eh. Pwede makabang tapos kamay. Okay? Kaya tayo nag-short. Kaya tayo malapit sa short. Pero pagka ganun, dalawang kamay. Pwede kamayin. Ha? Okay, one stop tayo. Kamay travel.
Gentle reminders at momentum stopper ang ginawa ni Coach Jasper doon sa timeout na yun. Pero ito, ang ating mga kapamilya sa loob ng Philoil Flying V Center. Mukhang busy. Baka nanonood din ng YouTube yung mga yan. Habang nandito.
Naka-break, naka-ano naman daw eh, naka-timeout.
Naka-timeout. Pero ito kanina yung ating Adamson na carry Lady Falcons, nakita ko nanonood ng UAAP habang naghihintay ng game nila. So, via live streaming of course. So,
It's great if you can actually watch anywhere. No?
Yes.
Kahit wala ka sa iyong
and
bahay.
any program of ABS-CBN Sport is available on live streaming now.
Kaya nga sabi ko sa'yo, tomorrow I'll be watching.
Yes, of course. You have no excuse to miss the game. Mag-e-exam tayo pag balik mo.
Captain.
Enumeration ba to? Or
Essay.
essay?
But let's go back to our ball game. And Barbie Marzan trying to score there. Sasagot sa kabilang panig. Pantino down the line. Pero lalampas yun. Libreng puntos para dito sa ating Fighting Warriors.
Nakita natin no, yung impact and yung effect ng presence ni Marzanten. Medyo nababother na ngayon yung opensa ng Lady Warriors.
There's a challenge now to the middle hitters of our Lady Warriors. But let's see if they could challenge Myla Pablo. But her ball sails out as well.
A lot of attack errors coming from the ladies in blue.
Lady Warriors, 6 up.
Balikan na ng tao dito.
In.
Joy Gazelle Cases comes in for our Pocari Sweat Lady Warriors. They go to Panaga on the middle.
Corner pocket.
Goes for that corner.
9-14.
Naging target na talaga ni Pangs yung zone 5. Pero balikan natin. Itong Bangko save of the day. Courtesy of Barbie Marzan. Middle blocker yun ha. Pero nag-save mula sa likod.
And again, dyan natin sinestress yung importance. Ano? Sometimes there are
Service out.
non-scoring skills we fail to
15-9.
recognize. Pero importante yan para sa laro ng ating mga teams dito.
At sinasabi din naman talaga na
Team captain,
basic is still where you would, or your foundations are still the most important skill here. And the most basic skill in volleyball is reception.
Yoko with the runner.
Yoko, unstoppable with that runner. So far, the running hits of our Pocari Sweat Lady Warriors have been unanswered on the side or on the challenge.
I think what has been working would be,
Serving for Pocari.
we've seen all the fast plays. Ano? Lahat sa
Yes.
gitna, yung mga running plays, lahat ng mabilisan, lahat ng mababa. Yun yung nahihirapan ang Fighting Warriors.
So really challenging this Fighting Warriors squad. So let's see paano sila sasagot as David Pacres rolls that ball over. They go to Panaga on Palumata rather from the middle. Still no check there on the side of the Fighting Warriors. The height advantage of Palumata is unstoppable.
I think what makes it easier for her also is that isa lang ang kanyang blocker.
At hindi pa na-check. So, nahihirapan. Hindi napapahirapan natin. But Cases tries
off
to
the
grab
net.
her own
And
score there.
12
Off the
to
net.
15.
Timeout ang tatawag dito ni Coach Nes
Timeout.
Pamilar dahil
Fighting
nakahabol na
Warriors.
sila ng ating Pocari-Sweat Lady Warriors. Let's listen.
Pagka open, hindi, malalaki yung block nila, oh. Okay, receive mo na na maayos, ha? Diskarte mo na tatlo yan, ha? Wala tayong receive, eh. Paano nga hindi mag-eyeball lang tayo? Ano mangyayari? Hindi man natin, hindi, dalawa blocker natin.
Pag tumambol, alam niyo naman yung ulo. Ito, adjust. Nawawala kayo sa pattern.
Balik lamang sa sistema ang request dito ng coaching staff ng ating Tacloban Fighting Warriors kasi nawawala na daw sila dun sa defense pattern. Some reminders from Coach Nes Pamilar.
Just 3 points.
Sometimes all you need is that simple reminder.
Yonko, serve.
Yonko there with the floater on that serve. Ginoo, she is denied there. But that ball
on the
goes
hit
wide. Puntos
Second
para sa Tacloban
timeout.
Fighting Warriors and that brings them to the second technical timeout. Magbabalik ko
16.
dito sa PVL Open
Tacloban.
Conference.
12, Pocari-Air Force.
And we are back here in the PVL Open Conference. Ziher Vasho with Ryan Sardan. Mukhang nag-scout na itong Bangko Perla Spikers dahil bukas mag-aarap ang Bangko Perla Spikers kontra itong ating Pocari-Sweat Lady Warriors. But later, catch Ziher Vasho as she will be covering the game with Eric Tepan. Here, that's the Erga Lady Oragons against the Adamson Akari Soaring Falcons. Adamson Akari Lady Falcons. So everyone here is enjoying the beats by DJ Louie. We are back to our ball game. 4-point advantage for our Tacloban Fighting Warriors. Dim Paques on the service line.
Ooh, fell short.
Masabi pa lang sana ako na earlier when Dim was in the service line, that's when they had that lead, the comfortable lead.
But,
Joy Casas.
well, it happened to the best of them.
Yes.
And they have this 3-point lead pa rin naman so far.
Still a bit comfortable, but Coach Nes wants a wider lead. Sabi nga kanina, good sa timeout. Negrito goes to Ginoo off speed. Semana on a drop ball,
Net
but
touch, Semana.
net touch will be called against
17
Wendy and
to
Semana.
13.
Gives another point para dito sa Fighting Warriors. Let's check that. Ay naman,
The tape of the net.
sumabit. Pababa.
Jeannie De Los Reyes.
So clear violation.
Serving for the Fighting Warriors.
Jenay De Los Reyes now serving for our Fighting Warriors. Semana goes to the open side. Pablo, she has checked there. Semana goes to Pablo again on the second try. It's check and then process. Ooh, a net touch will be
Net
called
touch,
against Barbie
Marzan.
Marzan. Libreng
14
puntos para dito
to
sa
17.
Pocari-Sweat Air Force.
Our players are getting too eager. Look at that.
Tumasabit na talaga nung sa bumaba. Nakakalimutang bawiin
Del
ang kamay.
Palomata. Serving for the Lady Warriors.
Del Palomata now serving. She had a big game. Their previous match with 19 big points. Let's see how she'll do here. Ooh,
Right thing in
Ball
mind
is out.
for Kyle.
15 to
Pero
17.
sumobra ang kanyang...
hulog doon.
Oo. Pero wala nga namang tao.
Pero ito, punta tayo sa ating mga tweets. Sabi ni Emma Torres,
Palomata.
go Pocari, my loves, Pablo and Panaga. Well, they're behind here by 2 points. Pero tingnan natin kung anong gagawin nila. Sabi naman ni Lopez, hooking or
Marzan
shooting.
on the shoot
Go
set.
Pocari watching all the way from
18,
Obando,
15.
Bulacan. Oh, yung mga taga Bulacan nagpaparamdam na.
Paparamdam na nga.
Bukas, nandyan na tayo. Ito naman sabi ni Jan Mikhail Suazo, go Warais, I'm watching here at Sampaloc, Manila, doing all the grades of my students. I support you all the way, whatever happens.
Multitasking.
Yes. Yan ang magic ng ng volleyball. Marami kang magagawa. habang nagbabasketball.
19
Kung si Kyle Negrito, 4 hours ang tulog, yung iba nating kapamilya, multitasking sa PVL. Meron tayo dati mga nakasama, naglalaba, nagluluto.
Pwede naman. Bakit naman hindi?
Why not, di ba? Pero ito, balik sa 4 ang paglobo ng puntos nitong ating Fighting Warriors. Pero
+1
There's
for
something
Lady Warriors.
at the side of this court para sa Fighting Warriors nung kinakapos ang kanilang mga serve.
Wendy Savannah.
makakapanghinayang man, pero they have to move on to the next play. Let's see kung anong bawi ang gagawin dito ng Fighting Warriors. Ibiza there for the pickup. They go to Prado from the middle, and Prado sees that donut hole.
We've been talking about how
16.
Prado has been, pretty silent so far in this match.
Warriors.
Here, he rises to the occasion, and that forces Coach Jasper Jimenez for a timeout. Let's listen in.
Quick at saka Patong, huwag kayong umalis dito. Kaya tayo naulugan eh. Pag inopen tsaka lang kayo aatras. Pero pagka quick Patong, di ba, Patong yon? Dress? Huwag kayong umalis. Tingnan, uhulog oh. Nagkakandara pa tayo. Ito yung pattern natin. Huwag muna kayong matras. Kuha yan. Kasi pag umatras kayo, wala. May iwan na talagang napakaluwag niyang gitna na yan. Okay? O sige, isang reset tayo. Isang maganda reset tayo.
Our kapamillas are enjoying the match here. Pati mga babies, so nanonood ang bata-bata, nag-a-addict na sa
Start them
volleyball.
young. Fighting expose them as well.
Pero kanina sistema yung hinahanap ni Coach Ness. Dito sa kabilang panig, sistema din ang hinahanap ni Coach Jasper Jimenez para sa kupunan ng Pocari-Air Force Lady Warriors dahil lumobo na ng 4 ang abando dito ng Fighting Warriors. The setter, Kyle Negrito on the service line. Floater but easy pick up for Joy Casas. Tip there for Yonko. Prado tries to score. He is easily picked up. Pablo is checked there. Second ball, they go to Prado. She is checked. Negrito, ooh!
Hindi nagkaintindihan
Miscue
sa
on the play. 17
to
to 20.
apologize to the bench.
That was risky for Kyle.
Service.
Hinahanap talaga niya si
Team
Dimdim.
captain, Myla Pablo.
But Dimdim was quite close to the net as well, so that would be a great adjustment for Dim. Ooh!
That one is overreaching
Overreach.
for
Called on
Panaga.
Panaga. 21
Of course, you have to
17.
give the setter the chance to set that ball up. You can stop her trajectory to the ball.
We've seen
Substitution.
Negrito go for one-hand set.
Yes.
6 out of 5.
Well, of course, on the side of Panaga, may expectation siya na baka ihulog kasi kanina pa din naghuhulog itong si
Kimberly
Kyle.
Joy Luzon. Serving for
Ito,
the
nagpasok.
Fighting Warriors.
Pinasok si Kimberly Luzon para dito sa Fighting Warriors. Semana goes to Panaga, still
Panaga.
unstoppable. Is Pangs Panaga
18
from the
21.
middle. Bababa ng 3. Ang hinahabol dito ng Pocari. Still no answer on the side of our Tacloban Fighting Warriors for that reduced quick hit.
But they don't seem alarmed. They don't seem as pressured.
Well, they're still on top here by 3 points as Ginoo gives a free ball. Yonko from the opposite side. They go to Pacres, who hits it with a lot of
Pacres.
hammer, or with
The
a
block.
hammer there.
22
Off the
to
hands of the
18.
blockers, and that's a score for Dimdim Pacres.
She's been consistent as an attacker para sa Fighting Warriors.
Team captain.
That power
Joey
never
Brown.
fades by Dimdim.
Serving for the
Walang
Fighting
bumas.
Warriors.
What is happening?
23 to
The Lady
18.
Warriors, kanina yun ang maganda sa ginagalaw nila. Their first ball, always on point, diretso kay Semana. But here in this set,
It has been problematic for
And
their side of the court.
could also be because kinakaragahan ng Fighting Warriors ang kanilang service.
Pero ito, unstoppable
Yonko
sa opensa.
on the
ang
combination.
ating Pocari-Sweat Air Force
19,
Lady Warriors.
23.
As Yonko goes for a quick hit as well, or rather a quadro play.
Iya Yonko for the
Of course,
serve.
that connection with Wendy and Semana has been minted by time. Negrito goes to Dimdim, and Dimdim gets
Pacres
a check
gets
ball.
a ball touch.
That brings our Fighting
Fighting
Warriors
Warriors
2 points
now
away from
at
winning
set
and
point
snatching, or
advantage.
rather a point away from snatching the set.
Dimdim Pacres
5 set points
serving for the set.
to save for our Pocari Sweat Air Force Lady Warriors. Samana goes to Palomata.
Mata with a quick attack.
Oh, I think the
20,
Lady Warriors
24.
raising their hands right now saying hindi pa tapos itong set na ito.
At hindi talaga sila magpapatalo basta-basta. Siyempre,
Joy Casas.
parehong may pinaglalaban din ng dalawang kumpanang ito coming from their tough losses, their tough 5-setters. The Pisa there. Negrito
And that ends the set
ends the set with that dump
for the Fighting
with
Warriors.
a 5-point advantage for our
25,
Tacloban
20.
Fighting Warriors. Balikan lang
Ano,
natin
for
yung last
set
point.
number
May
3.
pagka-over-receive from Ibiza, so unprepared yung depensa naman ng ating Pocari Sweat Lady Warriors at.
Tama ka dyan. And Negrito, of course, taking advantage of that.
And that concludes set number 2. One set of piece na po tayo dito at magbabalik po kami dito sa PVL Open Conference.